Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yoga and Coffee on your Saturday morning. My name is Yuliya, if you haven't practiced with me before. And I'm going to be honest with you. So I teach lots of different classes, but I don't know why when I go live on YouTube, I get so incredibly nervous. I just wanted to share that with you. Like my heart starts racing. I'm like, go live. My bird clock's going off confirming this. So I'm just like, calm down, Yuliya. It's going to be okay. Anyways, today is a tie your shirt in a side knot kind of day. So I invite you all to do this and then take a picture and then post it on social media because that's how we're going to roll. Okay. Thank you all for joining. I'm just waiting for more of you to join, and it's 10. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. It's getting hot in here. We're going to begin seated. Finding a comfortable position, cross-legged, allowing your eyes to close. And so I'll take a deep breath, inhaling through the nose. And big exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, filling up the lungs, opening up the belly. Extra sip up at the top. And big audible sigh out through the mouth. Breathing everything out. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, release. And maybe you give yourself a few more deep breaths like that. Or you return back to that regular, steady breathing that feels comfortable to you. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping the focus simply on the breathing, the welcoming of the new oxygen in, the letting go and exhaling the old used oxygen out. Knowing that the mind will wander, and that's okay. When you notice yourself thinking about other thoughts other than breath, simply notice that you are thinking about those thoughts. Just be the observer, recognize it, and return that focus back on the breathing. Allowing any tension in the face to melt, releasing any tension in the neck, the shoulders. Maybe even lengthening up a little taller in the spine. Just the slightest activation in the belly. Feeling yourself rooting down in the sit bones, rooting down, connecting with the earth as you soften the thighs. Let the knees get heavy. And as you continue to release, relax, and settle in, I invite you to repeat an affirmation, either out loud or to yourself. I am enough. I am enough. Just the way I am, right here, right now. I am enough. And all together, let's take a deep inhale through the nose. And release, exhaling through the mouth. Slowly blinking the eyes open. Gonna reach the arms out. Inhale. Hands together at heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms stretch out, reach up. Exhale, hands together at heart center. 1 more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hands at heart center. And go ahead and release the hands out onto your knees. We're just going to take your left hand and reach it over to your right shoulder. So I'm mirroring you. Your left hand's on your right shoulder. And just bringing like the slightest little pressure down. And then go ahead and tilt your head over to the opposite shoulder. So your left ear over the left shoulder. Finding the most incredible relaxation in that right shoulder as the head becomes heavier and leans and reaches over to the opposite shoulder. Deep breaths, allowing yourself to breathe right through this sensation here. And let's release the hand, head back to center, other side. Right hand to the left shoulder. Little pressure as you just kind of ground it down. You're not shoving or pushing. You're just gently grounding it down as the head falls away to the opposite shoulder, creating this length in the side neck. Lots of muscles over here that hold our head up, allow our head to turn every single direction. When I said every single direction, I got that visual of, what's that movie called where that girl is possessed and she turns the head all the way back around? Oh, I got funnies this morning. Breathing through this. Notice how you're tightening in the thighs. Let the knees feel heavy. Letting the head feel heavy. The Exorcist, that's what it's called, of course. And release the hand back. So we're going to bring our left ear, left shoulder, heavy head, relaxing through this, coming back towards center, chin to chest. Let's reverse to the other side and continue on with these head rotations, allowing the face to relax, tension in the neck to release, simply being present with just this movement. And wherever you're at, gently pause and let's reverse to the other side. Pausing in any areas of tension or aches or pain, slowing down, taking this as slow as you need to. One final rotation right here. And head back to center. So for some shoulder exercises, let's bring our shoulders up to our ears with an inhale. And your exhale draws the shoulders back and relax them. I'm going to do this a few more times. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, draw them back, open the heart, and slowly set the shoulders down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And slowly drop the shoulders back, shoulder blades together, and release the shoulders. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist towards your left side, hands rest down, keeping that length in the spine as you breathe up, lengthen through the neck and the crown. And your exhale, just twist a little bit back, bringing that focus over that back shoulder. One final breath in here. And exhale back towards front. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist, other side. One final breath in here. And exhale back towards the front. Breathe up. Breathe in, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, little fold forward. You have the option to either keep the arms straight and back straight or bend through the elbows, resting on forearms, palms rooting down, chin to chest, rounding in the spine. And just breathing in the stretch you're feeling in the thighs, the hips, the lower back, the sacrum. Allowing the head to feel heavy if you are rounding the spine. And take a deep breath right here. And your exhale, hands walk back towards the body. Hands to the side, lean back, uncross the legs, recross. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, same thing, we fold. Take the fold that's comfortable for you. Either back is nice and straight, lengthening through neck and crown, arms straight out in front, or bend. Kind of like a sphinx pose here with the arms. And as you exhale, slowly rising up, hands walk back towards the body. We're going to keep our right leg where it's at. Left leg's going to come out, lengthen up. We bring the heel closer to the body right here. And same concept, either arms straight out or bending in the elbows and resting on your forearms. So as you sit here, so your extended leg should be your left leg. So on this left side hip, just the slightest awareness of kind of just gently grounding down with that hip. You'll get like a better stretch. Just a little awareness to ground that hip down and find the arm position that works for you. Keep breathing, focusing on that breath. And one final deep breath in here. And exhale, rise up. Switch sides. Again, you might notice you're more tighter on the side, or maybe you notice hips are more open on the side. Just be aware. And again, just the slightest sensation of rooting down this right hip down. Couple more deep breaths where you're at. And one final breath right here. And your exhale, we come back up. Let's make our way into child's pose. So in child's, you have the option of either having the knees together a little bit apart or out as wide as the width of your mat. Big toes are going to come together, hips all the way back towards the heels. Arms reach out, and you just simply relax onto the forehead. Now, if this doesn't feel good on the neck, either stack a fist or two underneath the forehead, because you want to be completely relaxed here, completely releasing all tension and just letting go. Nothing should be flexed. If you have your arms out long, deep breaths as you lengthen through the arms and spine. Big exhale, softening the chest down, releasing tension in the lower back, softening through the hips and thighs, and just staying present in this now moment, reminding yourself of our mantra, I am enough. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you roll slowly on the forehead to that right side of the head and slowly back through center to the left side, making a nice crease here in your mat. And coming back to center, coming up into tabletop hands and knees. So you want to bring those knees back, hip distance wide, hips stack over the knees, shoulders stack over the wrists. Fingertips are going to be nice and spread out, rooting down with the palms and all 10 fingertips. Go ahead, drop the belly down. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, rounding like a cat. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, cow pose. And exhaling, chin to chest, rounding. Just warming up the spine here, waking things up, moving all those muscles that hold our torso together. One last time through this. Inhale, cow. Tuck the tailbone in, puffing up between the shoulder blades, belly up towards the spine, and back to neutral table. I'm going to ground into the hands. I'm going to float that right leg out and get your balance here. So you're now on 3 limbs here. So really rooting down in that left knee, left shin, and rooting down through the hands. Big breath as you lengthen that leg out. And exhale, knee to nose. Just make the attempt. It doesn't have to connect. Exhale, round. We got 2 more times. Lengthen, inhale. And one last time. And crunch as you exhale. Set the knee down. Other side. Again, rooting down in all 10 knuckles. Left glute is working for you. Lots of length here. And then rooting down into the knee, the right shin. Lengthen right here. Big breath. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale long. Exhale, crunch. Two more. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Set the knee down, back to tabletop. I'm going to ground into that left palm. Right arm's going to reach up and back and just follow with this rotation. Just bringing yourself these big circles in the right side body, focusing on the rotation in that right shoulder. You can slow this down. You can speed this up and make these circles as big as necessary. One last rotation here. Make it nice and big. Reach the fingertips up, out, back, behind, and down. Left side. Arm opens up. Bring it back. Down, forward. And then slight activation in the belly just to hold that torso. Work on the core. Feeling yourself warming up. Last circle right here. And left hand down. Okay, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Thread the needle. Exhale. Land on that right shoulder. And then back up we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Come on down. Reach up. Big breath. Exhale. And one more time. And exhale down. Back up, replace the hand left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring it down. Exhale, come on down. And last one. Exhale down. Hand replaces back down. Rooting into the palms. We're going to curl our toes. Press so hard in the palms. Activate the core. A couple inches up in the knees here. And shift back. Straightening the arms, the spine. And then go ahead, extend the knees one at a time, pedaling the legs. Finding downward facing dog. Letting the head hang heavy as you breathe deep and lengthen through arms and spine. Exhaling as you press the chest back towards the thighs, keeping movement in the feet, keeping those legs warm, softening the muscles. One more breath in here as the heels rise. Exhale, knees down, heels down, bend the knees, look up, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands up the shins or thighs. Exhale, let yourself bow down and fold, knees bend, belly rests over the thighs. Pressing through the feet, slowly rising, one vertebrae at a time. Toes and heels root down. Arms reach up, big breath. And exhale, open the arms, let the chest lead the way. Knees can bend, we fold back down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hands plant down, step the feet back, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Just gently pressing those hips back. Coming back to the breath. As you inhale, let the heels slightly rise. Exhale, knees bend, look up, hop, step, walk to the top of the mat. Big breath, lengthen through neck and crown, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down. Rising up. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, arms reach up. And exhale, let yourself fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And your exhale, knees bend, hands plant down, feet step back, down dog. That's 2 of 3 sun salutes, sun salutations. Getting yourself all warmed up. Big breath. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, bring the heels down, bend the knees, look up, hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, knees bend. Let yourself fold down. Rising up to standing, arms follow, reach up, inhale, reach. And exhale, we fold down, feeling more warmed up, loose. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, hands plant down. We're going to come into plank pose and just slowly lower yourself all the way onto the belly. So left hand's going to come out in front of you to pad the head. Rest the head on your left arm. Bending the right knee, and then reach your right hand and grab your ankle for a little quad stretch on the right side. Just allowing yourself to rest here and catch your breath. Repeat your affirmation, I am enough. Soften through the body as much as you can, while still providing yourself this nice stretch in the quad. And when you're ready, go ahead, just lift the head up, lengthen the arm forward. And as you inhale once more here, lengthen up, reach up. Chest comes off the ground. One more breath in here. And exhale, come on down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, arm reaches forward. My curtain's blocking my arm. And just a little bit lifting with that right knee. Shoulders come up. 1 more breath. And slowly come on down. Last time. Inhale, rise, reach, lengthen. And come on all the way down. Release the right leg. Right hand's going to come on in front. Head rests on the right hand. Left leg bends. Left arm reaches towards that back ankle. And this is a great quad stretch. Honestly, a lot of times when I've seen quad stretches demonstrated, they've always been standing up. But this is a nice relaxation for like the whole body, but yet you're still getting a stretch here. Deep breaths here as you breathe into this left side here. Getting that nice stretch, but shoulders and back are relaxing. Right leg is relaxing, face is softening. And let's slowly lift the head up. Let that right arm extend nice and long. As you inhale, bring the arm up. If you flex the back toes and kick that left foot away, still keeping a hold on your leg, you're going to get a bigger stretch in that left calf. One more breath right here. And exhale, come on down. One breath, inhale. And exhale, come on down. Last time. And exhale. Release the leg, hands pressed down, lifting yourself up through table, up into down dog. Pedal the feet out. Come back to the breath. Left leg stays, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Any amount off the mat is just perfectly fine. When you're ready, right knee bends, look up, step to the top of the mat, setting yourself up for Anjaneyasana. Stacking the knee over the ankle, back knee drops down, lifting up, arms reach up. So you have an option for your back toes to either stay tucked or untucked, however is most comfortable for you. Let the arms reach up, the heart lift up and forward, belly tucks in and presses towards the spine. Inhale, reach. And exhale, open the arms out to the sides for cactus. Keep those front toes rooting down, grounding down. Big breath in here. And exhale. Arms reach up, grabbing that left wrist, pulling up into that left arm up and over to your right. So you get a nice stretch in this left side body, keeping your balance centered. One final breath in here. And exhale back to center. Right hand onto the right thigh. Left arm reaches down and right arm reaches up. We twist. Option to keep that foot down, or you can go ahead and extend the back leg straight. Letting the shoulders stack. Gaze can follow the fingertips up or look down. One more breath right here. And exhale, right hand down, left knee down if it was up. Back up we go. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, lengthening the spine forward. In your exhale, you're going to twist to your right so that left elbow hooks on the outer right thigh. So we're back to a nice little twist. Option to keep that left knee down or little balance pose here, bringing that left knee up. Option to keep the hands together or open up to receive a hug, because hugs are good. Like, who gets 12 hugs a day? For optimal brain function, we have to get 12 hugs a day, right, guys? Sending you hugs. Hands back together. Knee down if it was up. Untwist. Hands down. Bring that right arm inside that right foot. Toe heel the foot out to the side for setting up lizard lunge. And get those shoulders stacked over the wrists. So shift the hips so they're below the shoulders. Option to stay here. Or if you're feeling super open in those hips, bending elbows one at a time, coming on down to the forearms. Not today, Yuliya. Whew, not today. Keep that breath flowing strong. Softening into the thighs, breathing into the stretch. You got a couple more deep breaths. And when you're ready, ever so slowly, we're going to shift the hips back. So right hand can come onto the other side of the leg and shift forward. shift back like splits prep, and then slowly shift forward, feeling that stretch. Slowly shift back. Last time, shift forward, and then back. And when you're ready, back we go into downward facing dog. Keeping those feet moving, observing the right side versus the left side. That stretch in the body. Right foot stays, left leg up, three-legged dog. Feel the stretch, root down into the palms and fingertips. Left knee bends, look up. Step to the top of the mat, stacking that left knee over the left ankle. Arms rise into Anjaneyasana. Finding your balance here. Left foot roots down. Big breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, opening up into cactus. One more breath in here. Arms reach up. Left hand grabs the right wrist, just gently lifting up and over to your left side. And just letting that left foot root down. Toes root down. Left thighs active. Breathing into this right side body that you're creating new space. One more breath in here. And exhale. Left hand down, right hand down. Left arm reaches up and we twist here. Either stay here or right leg extends, reaching up, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. And when you're ready, left knee down, arms back up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. And then your exhale twists you over towards your left side. Now you can keep that right knee down, or for some mega balance here, go ahead, reach that knee up, lengthening through that back leg. Hands can stay together, or virtual hugs for all. Hands back together, right knee down, hands untwist, find the ground, setting up for lizard lunge. Toe heel that left foot out, so toes are up off the mat. And then scoot the wrists so they're right below the shoulders, keeping those fingers nice and spread out. Option to stay here, or if you're feeling super open, come on down onto the forearms. One final breath in here. Exhale, lift up if you were down, and then slowly we're just going to shift the hips back. That left arm can come onto the other side of the left leg. Shift back forward. Slowly coming back. Splits prep. Shift forward. And back. Let's do that one last time. Forward. And moving the hips back. Now you have an option to either find child's pose or find a down dog for the next few breaths. One final breath wherever you're at. Making your way up into down dog if you are not there already. Let's ground into that left foot. Right leg's going to reach up, three-legged dog. Sink the heel in towards the glute, opening up that right hip. Maybe you roll out the right ankle. Let that knee reach up towards the sky as if we are all outside right now and you guys see the blue sky above you. And when you're ready, right leg back up, extending, and then find the top of the mat, setting up for crescent lunge. So that knee's going to stack over the ankle. Back heel's going to stay up. Strong legs lifting up. Arms reach up. Let the chest stack over the hips. And then if that back leg and knees feeling uncomfortable, maybe bring it forward for balance or bring it slightly out if it's feeling uncomfortable being like lined up in one line. Finding your balance here, finding your breath, your mantra, I am enough. And when you're ready, go ahead, extend the front knee so both legs are straight. Big breath here as you reach up and inhale. And your exhale, we're going to bend both knees and come on down. Back up we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back up. And exhale back down. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two. So hips are going to open towards your left side of the mat. Arms are nice and parallel with the ground. Your gaze is straight over that right middle finger. You want to tuck in your tailbone, bring in the belly towards the spine, lengthening up through neck and crown. And then on your next inhale, reaching forward, right arm drops over that knee, left elbow is going to bend, and just either bring the arm back behind you or maybe fingertips kind of are placed over your right thigh like a little vine. Left shoulder's opening up. An option to either keep the neck lengthening with the spine or just relax here and let the head hang heavy with that right ear coming towards the right shoulder. Just the thighs are holding you up, feet are holding you up, everything else is relaxed. One final breath in here. And slowly exhale back to warrior two. Left arm's going to drop back, right arm reaches up, or all the way back for reverse warrior. Arm back over to warrior two. Go ahead, extend the front knee. Inhale, reach forward. And that right hand's either going to drop onto the a block if you have one. Your shin, ankle, left arm's going to reach up for triangle pose. So here it's really important to stack your shoulders so that the body's not reaching over and the bum is sticking out. So if having your hand on the block or leg is not enough, you could have your hand on your thigh and keep reaching up. So finding what works for you. Gaze can follow the fingertips or look down or anywhere around the room. Toes rooting down. One more breath in here. And exhale. Hands come back. Let's find our hands on both sides of that front foot and then rotate that back foot so that toes are facing the front. Can we go into a one-legged lunge? So right knee's going to bend and you're just going to go for it, okay? Hands brace down, left leg up, any amount off the ground. Hands can walk more for support and balance. Keep folding down, shoulders and head are relaxing. Left leg reaches up towards the sky because we're all outside having an outdoor class for yoga coffee. One more breath right here. And left leg comes all the way back. Right leg steps back. we find downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. Let the hands root down. Coming back to the breath and your mantra, I am enough. Right foot stays. Left leg lifts. We did it. We just did it. Go ahead and drop that left heel into the glutes. Left toes are going to rotate out and knee reaches up. When you're ready, left leg extends, coming up to the top of the mat for crescent lunge. Knee stacks over the ankle here, strong feet, finding your balance, slowly reaching up towards the top. So as you lengthen through fingers, arms, shoulders, you should feel so much length in the torso to where you feel even a stretching in that right quad. And when you're ready, let's straighten out that left knee. Inhale, reach the arms long, and exhale, both knees bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, straighten. And exhale down. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Lots of length in the spine here. Arms reach out to the sides as if like you got someone pulling your arm here and someone pulling the back arm just slightly. But you're feeling that stretch in the collarbones, the chest, the back muscles. Inhale, reach. Drop that arm down. Left arm bending in the elbow. Place the arm behind you. And you can relax the head if you'd like, or you could keep flexing to get that extra neck workout. Fingers can, fingers can rest on the left thigh. And just notice yourself. You can sway front to back, but let the toes root down to see like how actually strong you are. And you can hold yourself here, supporting yourself, your body, building balance. Second by second, the longer you stay here. And when you're ready, untwist in the vine, arms back out, warrior two. Right arm drops down, left arm up, or reaching all the way back for reverse warrior. Back to warrior two we go. Left knee extends. Inhale, reach forward. Left arm drops down onto block, shin, ankle, fingertips, or palm. And right arm up all the way towards the sky. So let that wrist sack over your shoulder, shoulder over the bottom shoulder. So like a nice straight line here. Getting nice and long in the waist. And just the slightest awareness of this left hip pressing back. Breathing into the stretch. One more breath right here. And then as you exhale, a little bend in the front knee, let both hands come down and around that front foot. Back heel's going to reverse so that the back toes are pointing to the front. And then remember, we're going to lunge into this amazing one-legged standing splits. So both knees are bent and up we go. Right leg lifts up. Any amount is just fine for this lovely Saturday morning. Maybe you slide your hands on forward for more balance. You got this little tripod situation. Head is relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Right leg kicks up even higher. And go ahead, bring it back. Left leg back for downward facing dog. Go ahead, pedal out the feet. Come back to the breath. One final breath in here. And exhale. We're gonna make our way to like the middle of the mat for a little garland pose. So take the feet about shoulder distance wide. Toes are gonna face out, and we're gonna squat all the way down. Triceps or elbows inside the knees, hands together. Now, if your feet or your heels are doing this, maybe use a block underneath the sit bones and just sit on the block. Helps out. Or bring the toes out a little bit and the feet a little bit more. But the more you do this, the more you'll be able to get into garland pose easier, and the soles of the feet will begin to drop down over time. Everything is time, everything is practice. So I invite you to close your eyes. Allow the thighs to soften, the glutes, the pelvic floor to release. And simply lengthen through tailbone up through the spine, neck, and crown. And just having this slight pressure, pressing into the palms. And then the elbows continue to gently press out into the knees. Notice how with every exhale, this becomes slightly more doable, slightly more comfortable, and you're able to just drop in even more. Toes rooting down, holding your whole body up. You're neither falling forward or back, just finding that inner stillness, that inner balance. Pressing the palms together even more. Thumbs come close to heart center. One more breath right here. And exhale, blink the eyes open and just come on down however it makes sense to you, my friends. Stretching out the legs in front. Let's take the arms up with an inhale. And then with an exhale, we're just going to drop them down flat and then walk the hands whilst keeping that back straight. We're going to walk the hands forward. So allowing yourself to keep that back straight, lengthening through neck and crown. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that lower back. Continue to reach the chest open like they're coming towards the toes. Hands can stay on both sides of the legs, or you can put hands on shins. All of a sudden, I got my smoothie burps coming up, so excuse me. One more breath in here. And exhale, back up. Right leg's gonna stay, left leg's gonna bend, so bend the left knee, bring the sole of the foot inside the thigh, and hands are gonna walk out forward. And here you're gonna have the option to either lengthen forward or lengthen the back, or you can round the spine, and either bend in the elbows, reach towards the ankle or feet, let the head relax, and breathe. On an exhale, slowly rising back up. Left leg's gonna come up and over the right, planting the foot down, coming in for a twist. So that left arm reaches back behind you, just settle in onto the fingertips, and right arm is gonna hug the left knee. So as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale brings you and rotates you on back over the shoulder. I invite you to keep the right toes flexed, and then driving that calf down into the ground. And whenever you're ready, slowly coming on back towards the front. Left leg extends, right knee bends, let the leg fall out, and right foot on the inner left thigh. Arms reach out long, either spine lengthening straight or walk the fingertips out. Let yourself round over. Relax. Release. Really relaxing the face, the neck, the shoulders, and simply breathing. One final breath in here. And slow exhale, we rise back up to seated. So right leg up and over, setting up for our twist. Right hand behind on fingertips and left arm hugs the knee. Take breath as you inhale up. And exhale, twist behind you. Left toes flexed. Final breath in here. And exhale, let yourself untwist, extending the legs and making your way all the way down onto your back. So keeping the knees bent just as they are, setting up for bridge pose. You want to keep your feet hip distance wide, arms out on the sides of the body, palms down, thumbs towards the body. You want to scoot the feet so the heels are slightly grazing the fingertips. And slowly we're going to root down with the feet and bring the hips up. So notice that your knees falling out. You want to have your thighs be like parallel to each other, like an equal sign. Toes rooting down, hips gently lifting up, palms pressed down. One more breath. And slowly as you exhale, lower yourself down. On an inhale, rise, hands root down, toes press down, heels press down and towards the body. Let the shoulders root, triceps press down. One more breath. And exhale. Bring them down. One last time. Inhale, rise. Also, option to take the hands up to the sides of your mat and gently pull the mat apart as you lift the hips, the belly, the chest up, and the shoulders ground down even more. One more breath in here. And let yourself come all the way down. Left leg's going to stay. Right leg reaches up. And go ahead and cross the leg over, kind of like you're sitting cross-legged in the chair. So right leg's over the left. Slowly drop those knees over to your left side in a twist. Arms out to the sides. Let yourself soften through thighs and hips, lower back, up the spine. That right shoulder surrendering and softening into the mat. Maybe the eyes close and just relaxing right here, right now. One final big breath in here. And exhale, knees back to center. Right leg back down. Left leg extends and cross it over that right leg. Dropping the knees over to your right side, we twist. Gaze over towards that left side. Allowing yourself to soften, to release any tension, and to just be present with the breath. Big breath in here. Exhale, bring the knees back to center across that left leg. Now we're going to bring that right knee into the chest and either grabbing behind the thigh or clasping the fingers just below the knee or the shin. We're going to come into this nice little stretch. So if you want a little deeper stretch, left leg can extend long, opening up that left hip flexor. And allow yourself to completely soften, like release any tension in the thigh to let this right leg feel heavy and relaxed. Maybe the eyes closed and just breathe. Option to stay here just like this, or if you want to do half happy baby, go ahead and bring that foot up. Right hand reaches inside that inner arch, left arm out, and just the smallest, slightest pressure, pressing that foot down so that knee kind of gets closer towards that right armpit. And then the foot in return is pressing back out into the hand. One final breath in here. And go ahead, release the foot back down, left knee into the chest. Either clasping behind the thigh or over the leg. And the right knee can stay bent or extend it long. If you wish to still stay in this stretch, please do so. Or if you want to do happy baby on this side, go ahead, grab the arch, open the right arm out to the side, breathing into the stretch. And when you're ready, go ahead, slowly release that leg and set up for Shavasana in our final pose, taking a nice big shape here. That makes sense. Ankles are relaxing, toes are releasing, settling in for our last moment. So allow yourself to breathe and process and digest all of these movements and poses that we just did. And if your Shavasana feels amazing and comfortable for you, feel free to stay here. If you are ready to come out, begin to deepen the breath, bringing small movements to the toes, the fingertips, moving the head side to side, waking up the neck. And then one at a time, bringing the knees into the chest and rolling onto either side of your mat and taking your time, picking yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center and bowing your head in gratitude and thanking yourself for showing up today, for creating this time in your day for this self-care, for showing up for you, giving yourself this me time. And I'm just so grateful for this community to be able to come together in this way that we can. Thank you for joining us today, or if you are doing this at a later time. The light in me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. I'm pretending I don't just have a laptop in front of me, but there's like all these people behind me, right? In the perfect world, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Seriously, I so miss in-person classes, but looks like our schedule will be adding some outdoor classes here May through September. So I hope you guys took my advice and did the side knot shirt thing, because that's the kind of day it is, because I said so. And have an awesome chill day. It's going to be nice weather. I'm going to go rock climbing, and I hope you guys take care. Thank you, Lakin. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, thank you. Is it Am or Am? Am KM. Namaste. Thank you all for being here. And we will see you again on Monday. Thank you, Karen. This was fun. I'm really hot. I should probably turn the heat off. Okay, have an awesome weekend, and we will be back Monday night. Okay. Au revoir. Adios. Do svidania.